What's good, fellow CEOs? Welcome to the Irony of Gaming. And we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. We're going to play the substream Pride of the Knights. Now, I have not started this story yet at all. So, this is going to be interesting. I wanted to wait for all the chapters to release before reading it. And now that all the chapters have been released on there, this is good. This is probably going to be another long chapter, which I can't wait to see. So this is going to be really interesting. I wonder how this unit ties into everything else, including the main story. And I'm guessing it's going to be something pretty crazy and very crucial to the story. She might be an actual key player to all of this, and I'm wondering what this person is behind her. She looks like one of those. She looks like that operator that we got, like, I think last update. So I'm curious to see how this works, or what's her role in this story. So before I even start, you guys already know, if you've seen the previous videos that I had with the episode 13, it's gonna be the same thing like before. However, there's probably a chance where it's gonna be, spoiler related and things like that. So in case I talk about the other substreams and the other episodes, I will count from 5 seconds all the way down to 0, and when that happens, that gives you guys a chance to mute the video. And then, once I'm done talking about what I'm talking about, I'm going to then do this, rotate my mouse like this, and what's going to happen is that's your cue. That's basically giving the giving the cue that you can unmute the video, and we'll continue reading on. Also, too, there's going to be a catch to what I'm doing of this, like when it comes down to getting into the fights. So the catch to this is I am only able to use units that's based off of, basically, here, let me show you. I'm only allowed to use units that are part of the same squad. So if I wanted to use, but now this is also excluding the the NPC units that the game tries to force you to use. So that's excluding them. But any other open slots, I will be obligated to use only units that are part of the same squad. So it's gonna make things really interesting. There may be times where I might even fail the mission because these units are just not fit for those type of challenges. But that's what makes it fun and interesting. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing the doing those videos for episode 13, talking about the lore. The lore, I in my humble opinion, the lore to CounterSide, it's so what's it called? It's very rich on there. It's very interesting. It ties into so many things. The sub-streams are all connected. Even the seasonal stories are all connected, and it's a phenomenal story in my opinion. I like how everything is all connected to each other. You guys should definitely give it a read for here. But let's continue with this. Let's start this Zodiac Knights, Pride of Knights. Oh, this is interesting. He's here. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so let's continue this. Let's see. Actually, hold on. Let me turn down the music just a little bit. Get the world. did not wish for it, then what should we fight for? Okay, so I'm assuming that this is gonna be something where she needs to figure out what she's fighting for, just based off of the trailer of her awakened unit and other stuff. Ooh, the empty throne. Those of you who've seen some of the episodes already, you guys know what this throne looks like. You already know what this is about. Ah, look, it's Ray. It's like we're back in the past again. Ah, they're playing this. Okay, so hold on. Before I even continue on, this song was played before, and there's actually a lore behind this song. Actually, it belonged to a specific character, and another character ended up taking the place of that type of song, and being inspired by it. But you know what? Just in case though, I'm gonna, it could be like, spoiler related. Maybe. I mean, it's like, I guess you could say it's like a 50-50 type thing. So just in case, I'm gonna go countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, for those of you who haven't muted the video, so basically, this song was basically from one of the characters who was called Valerie. Valerie was, I guess you could say, one of the old clone copies of the administration soldiers. They are a unit that's they take on the same sprite model as the shieldments, the administration shieldments that you normally get as the SR units. Now, Valerie was like a bigger version of that. And Valerie liked music. So they would play the guitar and they would play this specific song. This specific song is what ended up catching the ear of Alex. Alex, who is the deputy commander for the Maze division, and she would get mesmerized by this song. And I think this was like, I think before the administration failure and before they ended up getting, going into the cryo sleep. So what ends up happening is that Valerie, when there's like a few substreams that connects to this, and this substream leads all the way back to, like, I think, like, all the way far ahead in the substream, and then eventually it starts to show, back then what happens. This is based off of, I think, the story where Christine gets her awakened and trying to bring the other character back. What's her name? Revenant. So this is when she tries to bring back Revenant. There's a deeper lore to that too, but right now we're going to focus on this part. So what ends up happening is that Alex gets mesmerized by the song. She gets really inspired by it. She likes to listen to it, but Valerie never finished the song. He was always getting, like, what's it? He was always playing it every now and then, and so Valerie ended up dying in the story for when Lee Soo-yeon and us as the main character, as the protagonist, was going to the CounterSide effect to try and go to the location in which Leo Miller had contacted Seo Yoon, which there's an even crazier twist in that one, but I'm not going to mention that one right now. But so, they show up there, they release everything. There's, copies of shadows and whatnot. They start fighting. Valerie ends up getting killed. And that starts to settle in, that didn't sit too well with Alex. So Alex ended up taking on the mantle in, what's it called? In trying to continue the song. So she would normally play this song. So it's kind of a way, it's like the music has been inherited by Alex herself. So now Alex herself plays this song and trying to finish it, because she's trying to finish the song that Valerie didn't get the chance to finish. So it's an interesting little lore about this. I find it interesting that they're, like, playing it here. But yeah, that was it. Okay, so this must be before the fall. This is, like, way back into the past. One of the Star Guide's armament. Oh, right. That must be where the lore of the Knights was based off of. The inspiration from it. Of the other group. They probably didn't know that this was the originator. After receiving visions passed down through the bloodline. Weapons imbued with starlight. Power passed through the blood. Yeah, I figured he was going to talk about that. The dragon blood in the royal line. Was it originally a royal line, a royalty thing? Couldn't have been. Especially where its true origin comes from. And those involved remain silent. I mean, it looks good on you, Lucretia. Turning down the offer of noblehood, huh? Ah, of course you would. Grace, huh? I'm gonna remember that name. Clifoth game ongoing. Okay, here we go. For those of you who've seen this part, you already know what ends up happening. Or who bodies him. You know, I wonder, will they show like the full version of it? Okay, so we got our first match. Oh, look, we got Estarossa. We're gonna use our Estarossa. Oh, we got a full team. Whoa. Okay. So this is gonna be a little interesting. Okay, so the fact that we have like a large amount of this, like of this many slots, I may do an alternative on something. And what do I mean by this? Well, if I do have any extra room for other units, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something called a collaboration setup. What does that mean? Well, I'm going to still follow the same rule, only I'm going to, rather than using, you know, if I end up using all of the units, that's, you know, that pertains to that, what is it called? You know, that pertains to that squad unit. I will then end up using a second squad unit that will help fill that in. But those units that will fill in for that for the collaboration, they have to be in their and they those those extra units, they have to be in their own same squad. So for example, I could use like Fenrir squad, and then I'll just use members of the alt squad. So it'll be like a joint collaboration battle. In this case, we're gonna do this. Because I mean, there's only like a few units that could really take up the slots. Like I could use Fenrir squad, but I mean, let's be real. That's like OP as hell. I don't think I need something like that. So we're gonna do something interesting. Let's do this. We're gonna use her squad. I think I skipped somebody. Where are they? Yeah, there we go. We got like two more characters. There we go. Arius. Where is she? No, wait. Where is he? Did I skip him? No, he's got to be all the way at the bottom. Hold on. Wait a second. Oh, I already got him. Okay. Wait. No. Oh, no. She. Where is she? She's that one character. She's the one of the Scorpio. Is she a defender? What is she? Striker? There's no way. She's not a sniper. There's no way she's a sniper. Hold on. I must be losing my mind here. Wait a minute. Wait a second. I know she's here. She has to be here. I must have skipped over her quickly. Yeah, there she is. Man, she is difficult to find. Okay, what is she? What is she? She is a defender. Huh. Okay. She's a defender. Great. Just gonna do that.
주의해서 사용하겠습니다.
Give that to her. This unit here, she's an interesting unit. If you ever play through the Shadow Palace, she could actually she could actually cause a lot of stalling. It's just that I I don't know if she has I don't know if the gear that you can give her could help with her issue, but
고마워, 사장님.
maybe. Let's see. I'm not really sure what he does, but we're about to make him super strong.
기대에 부응하겠습니다.
Okay, so we have this is her full squad. Now, what I could do too, I could just use the Awaken. Actually, I'll do that another time. I'll do that another time. So let's see, who else can I use that could be a part of this collaboration thing? Now, if it were up to me, I would just go like now right here, but unfortunately, the game won't let you do that, which I don't know why. I think that that requirement should be removed because I mean you practically only need these type of units to actually do something, especially if it's a level 70 unit. I mean, a level 70 enemies. You're gonna practically crush everybody. So having you know, extra slots like this is just plain overkill for no reason. I'm just gonna use a random. Well, I mean, she is a defender, right? So let me use Asha. I mean, it doesn't really matter because they're OP as hell. But yeah, just to make a point on this, see, I would try to do this, and it's like a not enough units. I mean, I don't think I don't think you need three extra more units to deal with level 70 enemies. I mean, but it is what it is, I guess. Who should I use? Who should I use? I should probably try to use the weakest enemies ever, right? I got you. Oh wait, but they're not really a part of the same team though, unfortunately. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, you know what? No, 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 no. I got another idea. Where are they? Because they are a part of the same squad. Yeah, we're gonna use the militia. That should make things interesting. I mean, at this point, I'm not gonna put any gear on Lee Yuri. She's fine where she is. Because at this rate, this team is just overpowered as hell. Where is he? He must be all the way at the bottom. No, he's not. All right, you know what? I know he's a defender. I know he's a defender. There we go. Um, nah, I'll leave it alone. He's a 106. He could tank this easy. Oh right, I could have used that squad too. The Pridwin. She looks pretty cool like this. I mean, it's understandable that he thinks that way, considering what happened to his world. You're better off as a clown. Holy shit. Here we go.
위험 요소 발견. 신속하게 해결하겠습니다. 정, 우리에게 인도를 따라 경호하겠습니다.
부럽지 않은 모습 보여드리겠습니다.
정리의 이름으로
너무 부탁했어.
역으로 베어주겠어.
전형 준비는 끝났어.
I just realized I had that on. I think it looks much cooler this way.
정면으로 맞서 싸우겠어.
Ooh, interesting. Ooh, here we go. God, I love this part. This is so epic. You know what they need to do? They really need to do a substream of like how she ended up acquiring this type of power. It was only implied, but it never shows us what happened. And I think the day that happens, I think this is where we get, you know, maybe some extra, like, I guess extra content and extra lore for Alex, maybe. But we'll see. Damn. It just sends chills down your spine when seeing this part. A blizzard of steel.
지켜봐 주십시오. 관리자.
고통없이 가라.
공동신
다음 목적지에 거의 다 왔습니다. 관광 상품 패키지 준비 완료.
공격하지 않는 마음으로. 종지부 찍어주지.
전형 준비는 끝났어.
다 버려라. 부정하지 마. 이건 어때?
놀아 속도를 내죠.
이것도 버틸지 보자.
다음 목적지에 거의 다 이 길로 가면 빨리 갈 수 있어요. 적당히는 이걸로 처리하죠. 아싸 승리. 목표 지역까지.
Her design looks fantastic. Okay, so they are adding extra stuff to this. This is what I wanted to see, like, you know, I guess the extra fillers of that type of scene when it happened. Whew, I like this song.
나무랄 데 없이 훌륭한 지휘였다. 현장에서는 더 믿음직스럽고.
Brutal. Oh, I like this part too. This was cool. This was awesome. Amazing. Oh, so she was here the whole time. Is she holding a spear? Or is that like a type of staff? I forgot what her class is. If I remember correctly, it might be a support. And if it's a support, then her weapon must be like a staff or something. I don't even think I read her kit on what she does. The Knight of Aries. Huh. Dame Medea. Give me 1 second. Let me check something. All right. Really? So their technology was stronger than ours? The administration's technology? Interesting. Though the former commander, kin to the current one. Okay, so that's our family. Has disappeared without leaving a trace. So it must be her brother. Okay, I'm gonna make a prediction then. Her brother might be. You remember the person that you've seen in the trailer? I'm going to assume that might be her brother. Possibly. But then again, it could just be some random person that's fighting. But I think that might be the case. We'll see. A cultured conversation. Is that what you're gonna call it? Is that what we're calling it, Elizabeth? a small chance that within their ranks of what? That there is a traitor amongst them. Ah, looks like she has like some type of a hidden, what is it? I don't know. A hidden mask. So she masks what she truly thinks sometimes. Because it's something that we all usually do now and then. Ooh, okay. And this random night. Okay, so who are we going to use? Can I use a ship? I can't use a ship. We'll do that. Oh wait, Hansel. Interesting.
우리 회사는 돌발 상황에 유연하게 대처합니다. 주문이 도착이라던데?
응하겠습니다.
나갑니다요.
훈련의 성과.
다웠을 때 기와 어찌지? 이대로라면
내가 노력은
아직
아이고,
변화가
결실하지
나지 않아.
하지 않아.
이번 가이드는 바로 나투어. 많이 이용해 주세요.
Man, she's really down in the dumps, isn't she? It almost seems like it's a form of PTSD in a way. She might have that too. That is kind of traumatic. What she had to experience. Witnessing her benefactor dying like that. So she looks like the deputy has to take up the role of captain for now, since it looks like looks like the current captain is too deep in thought.
숨이 턱까지 차오를 만큼 지치지 않은 채로 잠들면 종종 나쁜 꿈을 꾼다. 부러진 검을 든 채 동료들이 거대한 무언가와 맞서는 걸 지켜만 보는 꿈.
Oh right, Redshift. I think that's what Ozymandias is a part of. I think that's her order. I would like to know more about her order, though. I don't think they ever explained it. However, I think this might have something to do with this story. So who knows? We might get some more lore on this.
그리고 식은땀에 절어 깊은 밤 눈을 뜨는 순간이면 그 꿈이 현실로 이루어지지 않을지 불안을 굽씹다. 이내 깨닫는다. 자신이 타인의 피로 얼룩져진 추악한 존재임을.
Oh yeah, she definitely has some trauma going on there. And a lot of confliction. Ooh, this location is all white. Normally you would see like the golden stuff, but this one they reshaded it and added like this type of symbol on here. I like it. I like the design of it, the colors and whatnot. I don't think that's the case, Liv. Really? They use a they use a reskin. Hey, it's Watson. Oh man, that's funny. I wouldn't have expected them to be wearing a suit though. I expected them to wear like maybe like an armor mixed with a type of, like mage type robes or something, or think of it like, like Skyrim with the graybeards. I expected the elders to look like that, except have to have the robes, but with a mixture of like steel armor or something, just to show that they are the elder of the knights and whatnot. But it is what it is. Redshift. Yep, here we go. Somebody's about to get punished. Ooh, she's getting the hard demotion. She might be even get kicked out. Oh, right. Because of the role of Osmondius. Because they were kicked out of the order, I believe. But I don't think it had nothing to do with her though. I really want to know more. Like I know like the things that they say about Redshift. I don't remember all of the details of it, but there was more to that story. But Redshift, I think Redshift ended up doing their own thing by not being a part of that association. But I think that they do have a fragment of it though. Wait, they do. They definitely do. But forget. Was it her weapon? Is it Osmondius's weapon, or it might be an amulet of some kind? I would have to look more into that. Though, if you guys want to know what I'm talking about, I would recommend that you guys probably read the Canary Squad stuff. Read the Canary Squad story on the tournament, and it doesn't give you the full details on what happened, but it'll at least hint at some things on, you know, what happened to Redshift. If I remember correctly, I think that's the order that Osmondius is part of, but yeah. And plus, the Canary Squad tournament thing is really interesting. The same blood twice? Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about the previous captain. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay. So, you know what? I might have another prediction. But this was a while ago. I wonder when did I? Oh, yeah. Okay, so this might be. I might be wrong on this. This might have something to do with the counter case. So in one of the counter cases, I think they explained a little bit. It was very vague, but they explained a little bit about the original captain, I think, before Estarossa showed up to take over. I think it was in the counter case for Estarossa. That might be it, but I'm not sure. It's either that or it was in another substream. But it was like so sudden. It was like a part of a small conversation. So it's one of those things that it's easy to miss if you're not really looking for something within that story. But it's starting to make sense. I think that so. I got two theories. So the first one, you already know what I said, like that could be Medea's brother, or what it could be too is maybe that person in that trailer that we saw in the Awakened one. That could be the original captain, and maybe he was in possession of the Virgo sword, possibly. Oh man, there's so much lore to dive into with this. With no clear status or merit. It's kind of crazy because all the justice that the Knights did, everything that the Virgo Knights did, and you mean to say that they have no merit? Kind of messed up. They just immediately think that she doesn't deserve the position that she has, even though as a task force they probably have done countless missions and saved countless people. But it goes to show you, in history, nobody really remembers much of the good that you've done, but mostly they remember the bad. And all it takes is to make one bad decision, and people will remember that over the countless good that you've done. Such a tragedy. Definitely is. Carrie? Ah, okay, so it is true then. The I'm guessing that the weapons itself is unique to the user because it has some form of starlight which is chosen, but I wonder though, is it possible that it's like all the starlight fragments, they just split into multiple fragments? So it empowers like a lot of these weapons? Ooh, so her father is part of the council, part of the 12 elders. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I think I'm remembering some things. Hold on, just in case. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so for those of you who didn't mute the video, I think if I remember correctly on this, Redshift, their story, like at least the fragments of the story that they talked about, their story was based off of a misunderstanding. I think that their name was wrongfully tarnished, if I remember correctly on this. I would definitely have to go back to most of those parts again. But I think there was like a misunderstanding and they were branded as traitors. However, the decision of the leader of the Red Shift they made a decision that ended up saving, I think, the world or something like that. Some part of that, but as punishment, they had to be exiled, and their entire name was tarnished. So they ended up being cut from the order, and they were doing their own thing, which leads to where Osmondius, she's a part of the Red Shift, and I don't think there's many of them left. There might be, but it's so vague on there. I have to, because I think they tell some parts of it within like the Canary Squad story, but it's a ridiculous story, and I think that one of the 12 elders in this order thing, I think that they're so blindsided on specific things that they refuse to change or to adapt to the newer ways of things. And so I think that's what ended up really resulting in Redshift rebelling. But yeah, there's so much that's happening within this. What unites the order is strict. No elder would turn a blind eye to someone who breaks that order. Justice built only on rules is an illusion. Man, she's got some real aura about her. Authoritative, even. know what that means, right? We're possibly gonna get a rearm. We might get a rearm version of him, or just a brand new SSR version of Hanzo. Hey, maybe he might have a hidden awakened power. Never know. Ooh. She wants to take a seat as an elder. Yeah, that there's one. Great as counter. Yep. Osmondius. Is she an elder? Would she technically be an elder though? Julia Leonhardt. Wait, Julia Leonhardt. Is that her name? Is that her real name? Julia Leonhardt? Yep, plus she's a great ass counter, so I mean, it's not many people that could challenge her. Ooh, so she became an elder. I guess she says, "Who Omega Lol?" Who are you? Go away. Yeah, that is her real name. It's been so long ago. Oh, okay, yeah, so that's what happened. She defected to the Red Shift. But there was more to that story, I think. Well, hopefully they can bring back what happened, and then I could see if I mentioned this, if I talked about it correctly or not. I hopefully it does talk about it. You're gonna challenge. Oh, right. Okay, now this makes sense. Okay, so now I'm understanding where this timeline is in this section. This is before the Canary Squad. Okay, got it. That explains a lot then. So if you guys want to understand more on what's happening, it's you would have to read the Canary Squad story. It's definitely an interesting story, but it does make sense now because they do appear in that story. But now I understand the reasons why they were there. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be real good. But that's only parts of it, though. I don't think the full timeline leads to that. I will say this. This Virgo team, they are no pushovers. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm starting to remember so many things now. Like the words that Fiona had said. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. This makes so much sense now. Oof. The other Redshift members. Oh, you know what? That would be real. That would be real good if we can get, units from the Redshift. I get the feeling we're probably gonna end up getting that soon, especially whichever demon lord that we're fighting next. I'm liking this new look. Oh, so she knows Osmondius as well? Esterosa? Wait a minute. Holy shit, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a second. Did he just do a personality change? Was she pretending the entire time? You know what? They did say that they brought her in, but where exactly did she come from? Did she come from the Red Shift? Is she originally a Red Shift member? And maybe it has something to do with her as well. Was she also possibly a former Red Shift member? She says, you always like Julia more than me. Were they part of a different order at one point? It had to have been. Oh man, this is crazy. Okay, wait a second. Her brother. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Because we know that Hanzo's the little brother, right? Is it possible that Medea had two brothers? If so, if she does have two brothers, then my theory still stands. However, oh man, I'm having all these theories. Okay, so I got like maybe the third theory could be that she originally came from a Redshift. Man, maybe the Redshift clan, maybe, or possibly even the person in that trailer that possibly could be her brother instead, Estarosa's brother. Man, this is just getting crazier and crazier. The Knight's fate. You know what? This might have been the reason why Osmondius left. To break the Knight's fate. She just recognized something that is doomed to fail. Just need to check something. All right. Man, this is getting crazy. Okay. A clown without a mask. Sorrow alone lingered on the bare face. Oh, right, Emma. Oh, really? It leads to this timeline? Wow. Savage. who consider assault on an international scale. I mean, that's Horizon for you. Yo, this guy is quite the opportunist. And I'm a scary man standing right in front of you. Oh, here we go. God damn. Listen, I don't know about you guys, but I'm liking this new Estarossa. This personality of hers it's really working for her. Or maybe I should say the old Estarossa. Interesting. Interesting. So she wants to meet us. He said, I knew this would go off the rails eventually. He said, no wonder he's always surrounded by women. Listen, we can't help it, Helmsworth. It just happens, okay? Ah, okay, so now it's fast forwarding to when they were facing Zodiac Knights. Okay. I said Virgo Knights at one point too, right? I meant to say Zodiac Knights. You know, I wonder if we knew her brother. Oh, that would be too much of an overkill, Mina. Wait, what? I mean, this is the tournament, Noel. I don't think we're supposed to behead people. A head squad member from Coffin Company. I mean, she is part of that. I could say this option, but I want to see. I want to see if she just gets all fangirl vibes. She gets like all fangirl behavior on Mina. Wait, what? Okay, I don't go that far. Oh man, I gotta see what the other option is for Commander Hilde. Wait a minute, I get the feeling like we've seen this person before. We've seen her before in that outfit. And I think I mean it could be deja vu. It could be deja vu, but I could have I think that there's a location that she's looking for maybe, and then we tell her where that location is. I feel like I remember this. I feel like I feel and think that I seen like a brief scene of this before in one of the sub streams, but I don't know, I could be wrong. Right. Yeah, because we're currently suspended at this time. I mean, well, I wouldn't really call it a suspension. We're kind of like on vacation. You repay it someday, huh? seems like still us as the administrator, it seems like we always endure. Through the misfortunes of others, we endure. Because every decision that we make is usually a crucial one, and it just has ripple effects. Yep, of course not. After all, we've made some real questionable decisions. I mean, if you really want to know what one of that is, just take a look at the unit, the administration units. There's a dark history behind that. We're calling ourselves a sage again. Come on. I mean, not everything I do is shady. Like the villain. I mean, listen, we have some villain tendencies, okay? I don't think the measures that we've taken and the actions and sacrifices that we made could be considered heroic. Like it's like almost the opposite of heroic. But hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to make things right. I think that the grave sacrifices that we made has definitely crossed the line that even a heroic probably would not cross without having to denounce their belief in certain righteousness. Aren't you? Yet. Is that what matters right now? She's probably like, God damn it, boss. Another woman? Become an inevitable, huh? Oh, we got another battle. Okay, hold on. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, we got enough time for one more. Oh, okay. So this might be the tournament thing. Whoa, what ship is this? Pegasus? I don't remember seeing this ship before. Okay, so let's see. I might wanna go overboard mode. You know what? Let's just keep sending a bunch of reinforcements. See what happens. Oh, I forgot to change it to my squad. Oh well. Interesting design. I think this would have been cool if she became a unit rather than an operator. They keep saying CO Knights. He said, is that why Delta 7 called for help? Oh yeah, I remember this. A baby CO just barged in, bro. Yeah, I remember when she said this. Here we go.
위험 요소 발견다. 심각하게 해결하겠습니다. 세팅이라는데? 좌표 고정 사격 개시. 발사.
Oh, we're facing some heavy hitters. Uh-oh.
물러서서 사격 개시.
Yikes.
날아라. 가볍게 한 발.
Felix?
라디아 프로토콜 활성화. 전군 위치로. 가볍게 한 발. 움직여. 접근 금지. 처리해. 금지 처리는 범죄예요. 벗어나기엔 너무 늦었어요. 현재 중입니다만. 계속 움직여. 우회는 통하지 않아요. 부럽지 않은 모습. 금지 범죄입니다. 접근 금지. 우회는 통하지 않아요. 제공권 스웨이드만 할 거예요. 저들에게도 보여주자. 우리의 전쟁의 불안을 풍겨라. 방금 아저씨의 한기가 좀 필요해지겠네요. 도시계지만 확실해요. 보급이 필요하겠네요.
There we go. Felicia, I don't know why you put yourself in that whole position. That's like a death trap right there. Especially with Felix on the field. Now there are some units who could take advantage of being that close to Felix and who can completely annihilate her. That weapon must be her armament. Carrie. Oh, so Carrie is also a knight. Hey, we might even get Carrie. Carrie might be the SSR version or maybe a rearm or something. But then again, I don't know how that would be possible without first having the SSR version. So it's probably just an SSR version, probably. Ooh. Oof.
승리했더라도 방심은 금물입니다.
Oh wow, that was an S rank? Holy shit. I guess I went a little overboard. Man, okay. This is crazy. There's a lot of things that's happening here. A lot of things are starting to make sense. And I'm liking this personality of Estarosa. This I don't know. This personality, this look, it fits her. I definitely want to know more about the Red Shift organization, that order, and hey, we could get some more lore about Ozymandias. That's always a good thing as well. You know, I wonder if Ozymandias will get a rearm someday, or maybe she'll even get an awakened form. I mean, she is a great S counter. I mean, that kind of deserves an awakened form, you know. But yeah, this is definitely getting intense, and I can't wait to see what the other chapters hold, or I guess you could say the other acts can hold. But this is a perfect cliffhanger to end this episode for. But yeah, that'll be it for this episode. Also too, guys, I do have other games in on the playlist section that I'll put like a link in the description. But and also too, I do have a gaming shorts channel that I'm planning to, currently moving videos over. I just gotta get some more time to move the rest of them over, but I do have about two new shorts videos that I uploaded on there, so feel free to check that out. I'll also be putting a link in the description. It's usually like somewhere in the middle or on the bottom, but yeah, this is getting crazy. I'm really enjoying this story, and I'm enjoying like all the interesting little tidbits of the lore from other substreams and all that's been connecting to it. But yeah, I'm out of here, guys. Catch you later.